And this one to right for a great start for Acuna. Grounded to third. Candelario.
Results in spring training.
This one hits solidly to left. That ball is gone. Ronald Acuna. 2-2. And this one weakly tapped to third. Arenado, bare hands, throws, safe. Now the count 2-2 here at the top of the second. And this one to right center. Drifting back. That ball is gone.
Clocked at over 100 miles per hour.
And this one is fair down the left field line. And Ronald Acuna Jr. cruises into second. And he is set and ready to rock and roll. So are we in game 2 of the series. First pitch swinging, little flare to right, and it falls in front of Jordan.
He's really, made it on his own and done it the right way and the hard way. So we're really, really proud of him.
And this is coming from
that top end ace. And how will the starting pitching fare as the season goes? Well, good start for Michaelis. Well, safe. Acuna, and you talked about it, but he's been getting a lot of at-bats early in these games. And another single. 7 hits, but pretty impressive. This one line down the left field line. It's trouble. Acuna, leadoff double.
He turns on one. You got to get ready. Right there, base hit.
Man in the bottom 7, top of the order for Acuna. He can turn that fastball around, and he does. 97 and
hard hit. Oh, popped off of him and right to India. 5 stolen bases already. And how about another single? He's 2 for 2. Man. Game 1 of the series in a 1-1 count. Ground ball, that's through. A 3-hit night for Ronald Acuna. He grounded out back in the first. Ground ball, here's going to find the hole. RBI single for Acuna. Hard hit to left center. That ball's going to plug the gap. Acuna into second. This one is going up the middle, just past Barrero. 2 runs are in. Ian Gibaut with a 2-1 pitch. The other way, it's a single. Hilliard's around third. Once again, and the start of a 6-game road trip that will end in San Diego. There's a hit. Ronald Acuna doing what he's done all. 6 hits, 5 runs, 3 homers. Acuna keeps it going. He's 2 for 2. In the first, a single in the second, and he grounded out in the fourth. Hits this one to left. Olivares watches it go. A home run party this season. Hard hit, and that gets by Duffy. 3-0 pitch. He does have the green light, and it's a good thing that he does. Extra bases for Ronald Acuna. Here and now ready to go for game 1 of the series. Weathers' first pitch is grounded by Machado. And Ronald Acuna is on, and now he's going to get to second because Soto his 1-1 offering. The other way for a single. Ozuna will hold it. Honeywell milking the pitch clock. Acuna off the end of the bat. And it is a 3-hit night for Ronald Acuna. Has that constant toe tap before getting into his motion. And the other direction, softly hit, but it works all the same.
Get the call. 3-2. Down the right field line and hit pretty well. And into the corner, and it lands fair. And that's extra bases for Acuna. Lower half. And that explosiveness is back. Man, is it back. Another one in the gap. Acuna with his second double.
And speaking of ground balls, there's one, and it's up the middle for Ronald Acuna Jr. You relied on location and deception, and you made a darn good career out of it. There's a ball through the left side.
This year off the bat, which is third most.
There's another hard hit ball, and it's fair. Just inside the chalk. And Ronald will cruise into second. The Braves, who put up 11 runs last night, a season high. And first pitch swinging, Acuna the other way, off the wall. Ronald wants two. And Ronald sliding in.
Boy, it'd be really quick games if that was the case.
Hey, and it gets by Gurriel. He flew out in the first. He walked in the third. Alcantara back to work. Left center field off the bat of Acuna. And gone. And the Braves are on the board at the bottom of the sixth. Love a 38 right now. The other way, there is hit number 38. And it gives the Braves a one. And Denny Reyes delivers. Acuna hard hit. And it drops in front of McNeil. John Curtis was just recalled from AAA yesterday, and now he finds himself in the center of the diamond, and he serves up a ball right down the middle that Ronald Acuna just jacked way out of here.
Smoked it.
Reaches for this. Over is Marte on the run. He won't get it. Ronald's on his way to second. And he's a This one hard hit to center. Chisholm goes back, and that one hops the wall. Well, hopefully that means the shoulder's okay.
Smoked it at shortstop.
And he smokes this one. He smokes it so well, it's gone. Way gone. A straightaway center for Ronald Acuna Jr. Top of the second, 2 outs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder finds center field, and the Braves have the lead right back.
2 guys on in each inning.
Ronald Acuna weakly to third, but no way they'll get him.
Try. How does that go for you?
Try.
1-1. On the ground, up the middle with pace and a base hit. Acuna Jr. drives in Grissom.
And Acuna with a hitter's count. Here's a 3-1. Hard hit, base hit. Leadoff man on.
Played for a week and a half.
Acuna to left center field. Arcia racing into third. Acuna to second. And he's safe with it. And Ronald awaits the 3-1 and hits it hard to left. That baby is not coming back. 2-1. Acuna, weak tapper to third, and Devers can't even field it. That keeps it 1-0. And now let's see if the Braves can get the bats going. Acuna, good start. Single to center. Kids these days. Acuna hits it to short. Bichette backhands, but it's career that he has faced the Atlanta Braves. Acuna greets him rudely. That ball is gone. Second deck, and just like that, it is 1-0 Atlanta. Certainly had that on the minds of a lot of people across Major League Baseball so far, and another hit for him. Arcia is going to turn and head for third, and Bradford kicks and deals. Acuna to left center. Kiss that ball goodbye. Second deck yesterday in Toronto. 2-1 up the middle for a solid single for Ronald Acuna. If you go down there, I'm going with you, Peter. Ronald Acuna out to center field, and he has left the building. Solo homer. 10th of the season for Ronald.
Well, it doesn't matter where you try and throw it, he's going to hit it.
He hits this pretty well. Get out of here. Yes. Another homer for Ronald Acuna. He's done it in 4.
That's a fastball like mine, but Acuna Jr. is a bad man. He can get on top of it.
He lines this one to right center field. That's a base hit. It rolls up the alley, and it goes to the wall. Extra bases for Acuna. He touches up at second and slams him.
How carefully? Not that carefully. Left center field, down for a hit.
Hadn't given up a run and
0-2 pitch to Acuna ends up.
Hard hit. Guess what? Base hit. Ronald Acuna. Ronald out to center. And it gets over the head of Outman.
But then, you know, all my kids just played sports and did music and stuff. So keep it there. It is.
Acuna, get down. Yep.
Yep, get on up through there. There it is. There it is. Come on. Shout.
Keep going.
He ain't got it.
Yep. And delivers a solid single to left. This one a flare to right. It's going to fall. Harris down at first, top of the order, and Acuna. There's the first hit for the Braves after the first base runner for the Braves.
He's going to get the start tonight. And the first pitch, Acuna swings at and sends right back up the middle. He's aboard. 3-2. He does it again with another single up the middle, but this time not as the leadoff man. He plates two. Which has been incredibly valuable to offensive players. And there's Acuna, and Turner, no chance, and he wasn't going to get Acuna there either. Game. And I walked up and I said, are you one of those guys that are okay to talk on the day you pitch? That's going to be another hit for Acuna. Down the line into the corner. Schwarber picks it up. Now he misses it. And Acuna's firing on all cylinders to third. He's in.
Acuna. This one tailing back towards center, but it's over the head of Ruiz. To the right side and past Peterson. Orlando Arcia comes home. Kelly ready. First pitch. Acuna taps it to short. Ahmed. More than 100 days in the bigs. Acuna, that's fair. Extra bases for Ronald. Well, he hit it on the nose in the first. Strider, yes. Oh boy. Ronald Acuna Jr. with a tape measure shot. And Ronald out to left, and it drops in. Line drive, base hit. Another multi-hit game. Castro deals, and Acuna flares it down the right field line. Harris on his way to third. And there's a single to center. And that went out to left field. Harris around third, and the Braves. Acuna rolls it to short. Lindor won't get it.
Chance for 300 wins ever.
Ronald with a changeup from Verlander down in the corner.
Pitching matchup we saw April 2nd in Washington. He went against Schuster in that matchup, and his first pitch here is rocked down the line. Ground rule double. He's up at 42 pitches. This will be number 43. Ronald hammers it. Get it! It's another two-run homer. Acuna again to right center. This one still drifting. And it's over the glove of Thomas. Braves now lead it
with a slider and a changeup to lefties.
Acuna aggressive as he always is, and it's going to work out.
With anyone who position plays.
Hard hit ball to left field, down for a base hit, and right on by Ibanez. That'll play 2 runs. And Acuna with it. All about Reese Olson. And Acuna with a deep drive towards left center field. Marisnick to the wall, and Ronald puts him on the board. Acuna means business. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Flying around third base, Michael Harris. The throw from McKinstry cut off. And I got my Mississippi nonsense. You got your Australian nonsense. And there's no nonsense right there from Ronald Acuna.
Shocking on that great approach.
There's a deep drive to center. way back, fire away, big boy, off the batter's eye.
Always a no-win situation for the hitters.
He's not going to strike out. He's going to get a single to center. Now he comes plateward. Ronald the other way, single through the right side. The outfield here in the air, Ronald will do just fine. Just like that. Single to center. Eddie's going to stop at third.
Sinker, slider, and a sweeper.
Ronald Acuna tapped to third, and he will beat it out. 3-2 pitch. Acuna up the middle. Well, Harris went back to second before breaking for third. Of all the parks in Major League Baseball, Acuna doesn't get a homer, but he does get a single to left.
Didn't want to let him go any further.
That one gets by De La Cruz. And Ronald Acuna to left. Back is Steer, and the ballpark will not hold it. And he does have a hit. I'd like to correct myself. Ronald
to Baltimore after this for 3.
Acuna takes advantage of Randy Winn just being the second batter he faces. And he gets a double.
You throw 98 and you got movement, velocity.
Well, that's a strike that Ronald hammers to left center. And it one hops the wall. Acuna to left center field. Kiss that baby goodbye. 4-1. Does that arm stretch like Michael Phelps does. Ronald Acuna to right center field. And just we are tied. And Jesse Chavez is being hoisted. No.
So yeah, that's
and you're about a foot away. Acuna down the left field line. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Baldelli loves to challenge. Runner now goes. And Acuna gets it by Farmer.
Position players wise.
Acuna bouncing this to third. Birdie. 2 by Matt Olson. The Braves, I think, have 6 homers tonight. Yes, they do. Ronald Acuna joins the party. You thought the 6'8", 220-pounder. Acuna sends this out to left field. And he greets the 20-year-old with a solo homer. Here we go again.
25% and the changeup 37%.
Acuna does what Acuna does. A leadoff hit high from 2019. Rocket here, and it's fair. Takes a good hop for Ronald to run for a while. Only going to be able to get to second, but it's a double. That got to the outfield somehow. Ronald usually hits.
They hit ninth. Well, they don't have to do that.
Line drive. And did he get it? I don't think he did. I think he. Ronald Acuna right up the middle. Issues last night. In on the hands. Sliding to stop it, but then he fouled it. Ronald Acuna hammers this to left. Not high enough.
Organization member, a Braves lifer. Hard hit ball, and the Braves had their first base runner. It's Acuna with a solid stroke to left center, and he's going to try to leg it out for extra bases. Sure. 2-2. Acuna bounces one back up the middle to drive in another. Harris will come around a corner.
That's the pitch he wants to get him on.
Acuna hits a towering fly ball right center field. Ronald Acuna Jr. electrifies Atlanta again. Good pocket to use a left-hander against this Atlanta order. That ball smoked to center field. Acuna. This one he tattoos to right field, and suddenly everybody's the tying run coming to the plate next.
Now the 1-2. The other way for a single. Ronald has reached all 3 times. And that last pitch was the sinker at 90. And here's a 1-1 offering. Ronald buries it in the ground the other way. And he's able to reach. Austin Adams deals. Acuna goes the other way. And that ball is off the top of the wall. Ground ball up the middle. There's a start. Ronald's headed for second. And he's in. Swinging at the 2-2, and it gets by Perdomo.
A rare 0 for 5 last night, though, for Acuna. Goes the other way, a little flip into right field for a base hit. He's aboard. Ronald Acuna leads off the Atlanta third against Adrian Hauser. First pitch swinging, as he often does, and he's got a base hit back up the middle. Now wanted to...
And the roof is open. It was closed yesterday with some rain in the area. Acuna smokes that to left center. And a good start for Atlanta. Michael does not take off, but Ronald Acuna shoots it to center field. Hits in a row from Rosario, Arcia, and Harris. How about 4 hits in a row? Atlanta has the lead here in the bottom of the second.
I love how they do that majority of time.
Off the glove of Monasterio, and that'll go as a single.
It's pretty strong innings Sunday.
But the first pitch here is sent out to right center. Another hit. Ronald gets into this to center. And it's gone. Ronald Acuna makes it 8-1 Atlanta.
2 right now.
Yep. The other way, Ronald Acuna. His 6th hit of the series. Ronald a single in the first inning. 6 hits in the series. I'd like to correct myself for either team. Michael breaks for second as Ronald sends this to center field. And it's gone. 3-0 Atlanta. Yet he routinely goes over 100 pitches. Runner breaks for second, and that allows that ball to get by Rengifo. Going to have to stay out there for a while. He's still out there. Left center, this one's going to drop. Ronald's going to turn and head for second. And a high, not a base runner yet as we march on to the 4th inning. And now there's a base runner, 29 years of age. Back to the top, Ozuna, or rather Acuna down the right field line, and that's going to roll around to the corner. Harris racing around third. It's an RBI triple for Ronald Acuna.
He's getting ready to launch.
Yeah, you saw Tucker back away from the mound as Ronald swung. 2.5 back in the Central. The other way, and Ronald Acuna with a 3-2 smoke to Tigers. Ronald singles up the middle to start the 5th inning. I would say so. Right center. Get down. Yes. And he dances around third. For Ronald, Jeff, last year it was at 25%. No strikeout here. Solid single right back up the. Maybe it's one of those Yanni and Laurel things. Ronald Acuna continues his fantastic series. He's going to have extra bases. Acuna, left center field. 2 pitches in, 1-0 Atlanta. Crushed off the bat of Acuna. 4 starts. He's given up 2 here. Braves threatening. That's fair. There's the 3rd run of the game. Ronald Acuna Jr. an RBI double down the left. Ronald to third, stays fair, and it takes Joe. Hard hit up the middle. Michael was not going. Harris with a single, a steal, and now Acuna singles to center field. Harris coming around third. It's Ronald buries that into the ground. Aruz has no chance. Braves leadoff hitter. And Ronald singles through the right side. Michael's coming home.
Very effective as he makes his 22nd start. And Acuna to left field. Going over there is Nimmo.
But I'll tell you what, the guy at the plate.
On the ground, tough play coming up from Vientos. Still tough throw, and Alonso
up with a big club. And he gets Acuna to hit to the right side, but it's perfectly placed.
Doesn't see it as much as the miles per hour.
Ronald Acuna, right center, and it drops in front of Bader.
At second base, and I slid on my milk duds, which was in my back pocket.
Acuna to center field. Does this have enough? At the wall, and gone! Right over the 400 side.
And for a team that doesn't strike out a lot, that's going to be a tall task.
No strikeout here. First pitch that Ronald sees. Another sellout crowd here at Truist Park, 4-3. And Ronald Acuna trying to tie the game.
Not anymore.
Into the chop house, and we're all even. Weakly grounded, but this might be perfectly placed. Yeah, they're never going to get it. Acuna shoots it the other way. He's 2 for 2. Good start for the Braves. How many times have we seen that? This ball is hit hard to left, and it gets by Ortega. And
He's a great athlete.
Does he run faster to first than he does the second? That's a knock.
Yep. You might as well hold it.
Oh, God.
Right center. Nobody's getting to that thing. This is going to go out to the 415 sign. They call that part of the ballpark Triples Alley.
Yeah, everybody that comes from a different country.
Payoff pitch. Ronald shoots it down the right field line. It's fair. He's headed for several times this season. Ronald sends this to right center. And that is out of here. A 2-run shot to go along with 59 stolen bases. No homer here, but a solid single to center field. Serenaded with MVP chance yet again. And he singles the other way. A 3-hit night, including line to left center. This thing is going to clear the bases. A 3 RBI double. This one buried in the ground, and Ronald is going to have it infield. Grounded off the glove of Hollowell. 2 infield singles tonight. Acuna will not have an 0 for night. He refuses to. Acuna hits this hard and by Betts. And a great start. Ronald hammers this to left center. That ball is history. And Ronald Acuna Jr. just made history. But Acuna sends an 0-2 pitch right up the gut.
He's saying he bought some candlesticks at the hotel shop this morning as a present. And here goes another one, maybe.
Yes, there goes another one. His second homer as a married man. Ronald crushes this thing over the head of Taylor. He's trying for second. Acuna smashes this to center. Don't even bother chasing it. My goodness. A homer in all 3 games. Line drive, there's a single.
3 games. This is Atlanta, 10-4 with an ERA under 3.5.
He gets greeted rudely by Ronald Acuna Jr. It is gone. 1 pitch, and Atlanta 61-78. But you've got a guy who has meant so much to this organization for so long. Ronald Acuna, right center field. Gone! Second of the night for career and the third this season. Reaches for it. There's a single to center, and that average climbs.
Home run. Atlanta will be the 8th team in MLB history with 9 players with 15 or more.
Well, hold that thought, because there it goes. Ronald Acuna, 2 last night, another one tonight. Tonight against Atlanta. Ronald, there's a single the other way. The MVP. One always talked about early on, Andrew, in your career was just not only the balls that you could get to, boy, look at that broken back.
Got a hero, man.
Let's see what happens here on the payoff pitch.
Oh, nice hit.
Acuna delivers.
Oh, the bat flip on him and the stare down.
Line to center. Sawinski back. Over his head. Harris coming home. And Atlanta has the lead. And Ronald scampering. Ronald swinging at the 2-0. This ball is going to drop beautifully and provide another run for Atlanta.
Correctly, it has just the dynamics to let a ball be launched like that one.
Back-to-back. A no-doubter. First it was Harris. Michael Harris breaks for second, and he can stop and walk the rest of the way. That ball was crushed, and Ronald Acuna gets. Now back to the top of the order. Let's see if Ronald Acuna can change that, and he can, and he will. Early, Austin Riley 3 batters in, a 2-run homer, and Atlanta's had the lead ever since. And Ronald Acuna, another hit for Ronald Acuna. Pillar's going to head for third. And Ronald Acuna, second pitch, single to right field. And Ronald tries to get it past the second baseman, Edwards. And Acuna.
I completely agree with you.
This will help his cause.
Yeah, now it's sealed.
He's going to head to second.
Pitched well against the Braves that night. I know he gave up 4 runs, but struck out 10.
He's not striking anybody out here. First pitch, 1-0. Keep in mind, 30-60 had never been done.
No, for sure.
And here you go again. He just laces the first pitch the other. Acuna gives this a ride to straightaway center field. He got another one. 39. Ronald Acuna gets the first hit of the game for Atlanta. Ronald hits it fair, just inside the bag.
Oh, it's going all the way down.
To the 336 sign, Ronald's going to head for third. He's got a triple. 2020 season, it has been a struggle for the lefty. Hammered, left field, gone! Ronald Acuna, another milestone in a truly historic season. By the 2000 St. Louis Cardinals. The Braves are just 7 away from that. Ronald has it fair down the left field line. A homer in the first. And he hits this to left field for at least one. And Assad with a 1-2 pitch. Then Ronald lifts in the air to right field. It's still going. And it's gone.
Yep.
Well, he's going to get on base. Ronald has tied the game. And Stroman's 2-2 is lined into center field for an RBI single.
Like he hasn't done well.
To the left side, off the glove of Abrams.
I don't care about the disengagements. Give that man the credit he deserves.
And he's going to have another hit. This one's going to go for extra bases. Hard hit ball, and it gets by Garcia.
Struggled a little bit in the latter rounds, but got him off to a terrific start as Acuna shoots one into right field, a base hit. Acuna thinking two, he's on his way. Castellanos' throw comes in, it is late. Plow their way back against Aaron Nola, who looks sharp. That ball is ripped to center field. Ronald Acuna got his first hit of this series in the third. Now he is 2 out of 3 and hits in his